Hello my friends, welcome back to my estate video. This video today is going to be interesting because some people are asking how are they going to know when they are qualified for the next buyer level. Okay, so this video is going to focus on buyer level qualification. Okay, we are not going to go deep into everything, but I am just going to tell you when you are going to qualify or how you are going to qualify for the next buyer level, okay, within your portfolio. So let's dive right into the tutorial today. And I'm going to welcome you all to our tutorial class. And what I need from you today is to pay attention to everything I'm going to say in this tutorial. Also get your jotter to jot down important information that you may find useful in this tutorial. And of course, where applicable, please make sure you apply the knowledge you are going to gain from this tutorial today. Right? So that being said, let's dive right in and discuss what we are going to discuss today. So our topics for today is number one, buyer level qualification, and then I'm going to give you some updates, and then of course finally, as usual, I will give you my recommendations as well. So as you can see, I try to make all my tutorial topics very short and straight to the point. So today we are going to talk about all of these qualification levels. Okay, so the question that people are asking, I like to start my tutorial with question because that makes it a little bit more interesting, right? And clearer for people that are watching and listening. So they said, if a buyer level 1 tokenized real estate that allows members to qualify for buyer level 2 is sold out, how would members qualify to move up to buyer level 2 properties? Okay, because some people have experienced this, okay, and they are asking that if this level of property is being sold out, how would they be able to get onto the next level? So I want to use this time to commend Brandon Ivy. He was the one that actually responded to this question when I asked him this question. So he said the buyer level is an accumulation of volume, not a specific property. So you would need to have up to $25,000 of your personal volume to be qualified for buyer level 3. The same thing if you are going to be in buyer level 2, you should have invested above $10,000. Okay, and that will not bring you to buyer level 2. And then if you want to move from buyer level 2 to buyer level 3, you should have invested your personal turnover up to 25,001 cents. Okay, if you want to move or qualify up to level 3, you should have invested more than $25,000. That will not bring you to buyer level 3. The same thing applies to buyer level 4. You should have invested more than $50,000 for you to get up to buyer level 4. The same thing for buyer level 5. You should have invested over $150,000 for you to get up to buyer level. Now, what they are saying, okay, the answer to this question is simple. You do not have to purchase only one property to make up that 25,000. So you can purchase other properties. For example, okay, on level 1 buyer properties, we have this apartment Miami, we have the apartment. The ones in red are the ones that have been sold out. Okay, so apartment is sold out, tourism is sold out, commerce is sold out, business is sold out. Okay, those ones are no longer available for you to purchase a fraction of it, but the rest ones are available. So let's take, for example, the starter buyer, which is level 1 buyer. You can put in, for example, in the apartment Miami, you can put in 5,000 here. Okay, and then you can put in another 5,000 here and put in another 5,000 here. So that will bring you your total turnover, personal turnover, up to $15,000. Okay, so once you have that $15,000, that will not trigger buyer level 2 to open. Okay, because you've gone above the threshold to open buyer level 2. That's what that means. Okay, and then the same thing applies to buyer level 2. 3, 4, and 5, and so on and so forth. So this is how you qualify for buyer levels. In case if you are wondering how you will qualify, you don't have to purchase one single property with that accumulation of that volume for you to go to the next buyer level. You can purchase multiples of property on that level as long as the amount, the value of all the money you have used to purchase those different properties is up to 25,000. That will now take you to buyer level 3. If it is up to 10, 15,000, that will take you up to buyer level 2. So that's how it works. That's what they are trying to explain there. All right. So now the update. eEstate 1-year anniversary is coming up next week on the 13th of June in Washington, D.C. Please contact me if you are in my team, and if you wish to attend, the tickets are still available as I record this tutorial. Number 2 update. eEstate has just launched a new tokenized real estate asset, which is available for level 2 buyers. The name of the real estate is Sunset Villa. The documentation for the new property is already available in the back office. If you navigate to the knowledge base, you will be able to see the document for that. Number 3, eEstate mobile app is launching this summer. It will be available in Apple Store for Apple users and also in App Store for Android users. Number 4, eEstate has started a buyback process in one of the properties that has been sold out. More details about this buyback coming soon. So stay tuned, guys. This is what I have been telling you guys, that this platform is great for those that are interested in real estate. This is where you need to be because things are happening here. People are making money. Okay, you are connecting with good people, connecting with people that has the knowledge, okay, that will deliver the knowledge, that will educate you to make more money, right? And how to use your money to make more money, of course. So this is the new asset addition called Sunset Villa. As you can see from here, the minimum to purchase this property is $15,000, and the estimated daily profit is up to $96, and the estimated monthly profit is up to $2,031, which is great. So if you are interested in getting a piece of this property, a fraction of this property, you are more than welcome to go to your back office, click on the list of the assets that we have, and then select the Sunset Villa and then purchase it with $15,000. And this is what you are going to be expecting to be earning on a daily basis for 5 days a week and a monthly basis, okay, for this property just now. So that brings me to my recommendation page. Get registered and complete your KYC if you haven't done so already. Purchase a fraction of any available property that you can afford. Purchase more properties and increase your portfolio. Attend weekly Zoom presentations whenever you are able to do so, because knowledge is power. We know that already. Okay, if you don't have the knowledge of what is going on in eEstate, you will not progress. You will stay where you are. But when you know what is happening, when you see other people purchasing more properties, earning more money, and then learning more about tokenization, learning more about fractional ownership, that will now get you equipped, and you are well informed, of course, to make that decision that is going to help you in the future. Number 5, if you become an agent, you will be able to earn extra income. So this is what I am recommending for those of you that are in eEstate. If you have been progressing, if you have been making good money and have no issues in eEstate, and you wish to introduce eEstate to a friend, to a family member, or to your friends, okay, the choice is yours. If you want to do this, okay, if you want to share with them, you will make extra income. Otherwise, sharing is not mandatory in eEstate, because the properties that you purchase with your own money, those are going to make money for you anyway, okay? But a little bit of extra money, okay, by this side will be much better as well, okay? So finally, please stay connected with your upline or the e-estate community, because that is where the knowledge is anyway. Okay, we Zoom state presentation every week, and through those presentations you will gain more knowledge and learn more about e-estate and how to make things happen for yourself. All right, so that brings me to the end of my tutorial today. I just want to say thank you guys for listening to me, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video tutorial. Now, for those of you that are interested in joining e-estate, the link to do so is below this video description. You already know what we are doing in e-estate. We are purchasing fractional real estate, fractional tokenized real estate in e-estate. That's what we are doing. We are not doing anything more than that, right? It's not a rocket science. It is a very simple platform, straightforward, and user-friendly. Okay, if you join, you will see everything happening in your back office, how the money is being generated, the properties that you will purchase to give you a certain amount of money. The profit calculator is also there to help you to check how much you are going to use to purchase a fraction of your property, and also calculate the profit per day, calculate the profit per month, and calculate the expected break-even months that you are supposed to have in that particular property that you are looking at or that you have purchased. That is what we are doing in e-estate. Basically, it is passive income that you are going to be earning. Okay, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to come clean the house. You don't have to. Everything is being done, by e-estate. We only receive our passive income via the rental income that is coming through those properties. So once more, thank you for listening to me, and don't forget to sign up if you have not signed up. The link to do so is below this video description. Thank you, and God bless.